Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global market reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live in New York City from SmartCon. Joining me for this segment, we have Jakov Buratović. He's Master of DeFi at the Lido Ecosystem Foundation. We're here to discuss liquid staking and enabling users with interoperability and cross-chain access. Jakov, it is great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Thank you for having me.
What inspired you to take on your role with Lido and help drive the protocol's evolution?
Well, originally I was leading Lido on Polygon, which is a much smaller protocol. So this was kind of a natural progression, and I was very motivated to take this kind of bigger role because we're talking about being involved in every single thing that's happening in the ecosystem, not only Ethereum, but also like different layer twos. So I felt like there's a lot of work that can be done, and the competition is also hard. So I was really excited.
Well, let's talk about that because Lido, you've been a leading platform liquid staking. What is it about your protocol that resonates with users and institutions today?
Yeah, so I think this is a more complex question because in the beginning, I think the product market fit was amazing, considering that users didn't have the choice. If they wanted to stake, they had to spin up the validator and their ETH was locked in, but they couldn't use it in DeFi. So Lido came here with the liquid staking, and suddenly you could do both. You can stake and you can receive the rewards from staking and also use this staked ETH in DeFi. So I think this was the initial kick that really made the thing great. And then obviously now users are staying and coming in because of the simplicity, because of the robustness of the system and the reputation that Lido has.
Let's also about the infrastructure involved as well, right? So like partnering with providers Chainlink, which helps with delivering data and connectivity across chains. How do these integrations support Lido's mission and scaling?
They're crucial because Lido is just a single piece in this whole DeFi puzzle. And without players like Chainlink that are supporting with different types of data oracles, price feeds, and bridging, Lido couldn't do much, especially since we are talking about a multi-chain world where we have many different layer twos and layer ones. So it's really important to have this interoperability and fast and cheap access for users.
What's interesting here is just to help people understand the ecosystem at SmartCon. There are, a number of blockchains that are all connected by this infrastructure. Right?
Exactly.
Right. So when you look ahead, what are the big milestones? What are you benchmarking to when it comes to Lido and then just the industry in general?
So there were a couple of big steps previously within Lido. I'm looking forward toward the launch of Lido V3, which is a big step ahead towards kind of allowing us to capture a part of the market that we couldn't before, specifically talking about institutionals and about different types of users who really need to know to which node operator they will stake. So previously, if you wanted to use Lido, when you stake, you didn't actually know to which node operator your ETH is going to go. So now we are coming up with the upgrade of the product where you have a separate access point spun up by a specific node operator. And it can be as simple as staking, but it can also be much more complex because you can think of it as a structured product. So we can kind of encapsulate many different complex DeFi strategies inside and operate as a structured product.
What does that mean for investors?
Well, that means that we'll be able to capture kind of the entire surface of the market. We identified this need through the years that this was a missing piece. And I feel like now we'll be complete. Lido was previously also institutional,
right.
But now again it's gonna be even stronger in that front.
Right. I appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on TradeTalks.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, global market reporter at